Hi, my name is Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna do a everyday or quick makeup look. So I'm gonna use a few products, a few brushes, and that's gonna be like a quick or everyday makeup look. I'm also gonna show you the products that I'm using, and you're gonna watch me do my makeup. Now, I am not a pro, so yeah, don't expect anything. Just watch and enjoy. Let's get started. Alright, so to get started, I'm going to apply some lip balm. This is what I'm applying. It's by the Lip Bar. It's called Problem Solved with Slog. So I'm going to apply this to my lips. I already did my skincare, which was basically a cleanser, and I put a moisturizer on. Again, the makeup look I'm doing is for like quick makeup or like an everyday look. In this routine, I'm going to use powder foundation. I'm going to apply any liquids or creams first, and then you apply your powder. So now that we have our lip balm on, I'm going to apply my primer, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Power Grip. Let it focus. e.l.f. Power Grip. This is the travel size. Okay, now that that's applied, I'm gonna let that sit, and then I'll go to brows. So the brow pencil I'm gonna be using is in the color dark brown, and it's by Nika K. Got this from the beauty supply store. I'm only filling in my brows a little bit since most of it is there. Okay, it looks good to me. Next, I'm gonna apply this NYX Jumbo eye pencil. I'm gonna use this as like a highlight under my brow. And this is in the shade Frosting. Hope you guys can see that. This is what the shade looks like. Then I'm just going to take a small brush like this to just blend it just a little bit. Let me apply some more because it mainly went in my eyebrow. Okay, there we go. Now let me blend that. I know some people use concealer to highlight, and some people use concealer and like a highlighter. Me, I do either or sometimes I don't highlight at all. Right now I'm into highlighting the brow with a highlighter. But I used a, what is this? An eye pencil. They also have like cream eyeshadows that you can use. As long as it gives like a highlight look. Okay. So here's just an up close. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you guys can see it. I don't have my glasses on. So now we're going to apply our cream and liquid products, and then we'll set those and then apply our face foundation. Well, powder foundation. So I'm going to apply concealer and then bronzer. The concealer I'm going to be using is by Morphe. This is the shade Sable 9.5 Neutral. Can you guys see that? Is it clear? And this is their Wake Up Artist concealer. Just bring the mirror closer. And I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna apply my bronzer, which is a cream. It is by Thread Beauty. It's in the shade 120 Medium Warm Red. This is what it looks like. Some people would apply this to their forehead and chin and everything else and jawline, but I mainly just apply it on my cheeks. I barely apply product to my forehead. I'm also going to list the name of the products and the shades in the description box. So I'm going to take this brush right here. It's an angle flat top brush. I'll go ahead and blend out the bronzer, and then we'll blend out the concealer. So that way you guys can see. That's the bronzer blended. Let's do the other side. Next, we're going to blend out the concealer. I'm going to use a blush like this. I mean a brush. I said blush. Alright, so now we're going to go in with a pressed powder and then a loose powder. Pressed powder is by LYX. It's in the shade Ambition. So here's the shade. And we're just going to use a disposable sponge. Okay, that's set. The next powder we're going to use is a loose powder. This is by Juvias Place. This is in the shade Cookie Dough. This is their new, well, it was released I think sometime last year, but this is the I Am Magic Silky Finishing Powder in the shade Cookie Dough. So this is what it kind of looks like. You can see the powder. Gonna tap off the excess. Let me use this mirror again. Okay, I'm gonna grab some from the other side, turning the sponge over to this side, getting some more, tapping off the excess, and then we're gonna set. Now you don't have to use more than one powder. I'm testing this out. It's a trend to use a setting powder, a pressed powder and a loose powder. Some people apply loose and then press. Some people apply press and then loose. Me, I just applied the press and now I'm applying the loose. Okay, now it's time to apply powder foundation. Let me close this up. For powder foundation, it is this Ruby Kisses mineral powder foundation. It's in the shade Caramel. This is from the beauty supply store. This is what it looks like. I'm just going to take a brush with this and then you tap off the excess. So this, you're going to press it in and then buff it. At the end, I'm also, what's left on this brush, I'm going to use it to set my bronzer. So we're just going to pat it in. First, and then we'll go over and buff it. Let me grab some more. So we're just gonna swirl it, just lightly swirl, which is called like a buffing motion. And after that, we're gonna just pat over lightly our bronzer to set it. Alright, so now we're gonna just tap to set the bronzer. So you guys can see. Now we're going to apply our setting spray. This is by Colorpop. It's called Pretty Fresh. Okay, here we go. Okay. While that is drying, we're going to apply our lips. Where is the lip liner? This lip liner is from the beauty supply store. It's by NK. And this is in the shade brown. Oh, I could put my glasses on now because I already applied my face makeup. Okay. So I'm gonna go over at the end and show you all the products that I used, and I'm also gonna list them in the description box just in case I didn't show them clearly while I didn't have my glasses on. And for the lip gloss, it's this LA Colors holographic iridescent lip gloss, and this is in the shade Heavenly. It's the lip gloss. Alright, so that is it for my makeup look. Let me come in closer so you guys can see it. Alright, let me take this scarf off. It's a quick everyday makeup look. I didn't even want to slick my edges all the way down, just a little something. Alright, so let me go through the products again. So before I started, I used this lip balm by the Lip Bar. It's called Problem Solved. Alright, so next I use this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I then went to my brows. I used this Nicka K eyebrow pencil. Why wouldn't it focus? To highlight my brow, I use this NYX Jumbo eye pencil in the shade Frosting. For concealer, I use this, let me turn it the right way, Morphe concealer in the shade Sable 9.5N. For bronzer, I use this Thread Beauty foundation stick in the shade 120. To set my under eye, I used LYX setting powder in the shade Ambition. For loose powder to set my under eye, I use this Juvias Place I Am Magic Silky Finishing Powder in the shade Cookie Dough. As my powder foundation, I use this Ruby Kisses Mineral Powder Foundation in the shade Caramel. To set my face, I use this setting spray by Colorpop called Pretty Fresh. For a lip liner, I use this NK lip pencil in the shade Brown. And for gloss, I use this LA Colors Holographic Iridescent lip gloss in the shade Heavenly. Those are all the makeup items that I used today for this makeup look. Thank you for watching this video. Any comments, questions, or concern, leave it in the comments, and be sure to check out my other videos.